I think we all know that Jeremy Clarkson really doesn't like EVs. I think he made it pretty evident every time an EV was spotted on Top Gear.
We'll never have an electric car. I don't ever want to drive a car that hasn't got a nice sound coming out of the front or the back.
The very first one that they actually featured on the show resulted in a lawsuit, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. And another one tried to kill Richard Hammond, but that's another story.
Hammond, when was the last time you went home after work not in an air ambulance?
When was the last time you took your own clothes off at night rather than have a paramedic cut them off in a field?
Now, hang on a minute.
History has taught us you can't drive in a straight line. And now we've seen you can't drive round a corner either.
I was all right.
And that got me thinking, what were the electric cars that actually were featured on the show? Maybe ones without a lawsuit or an accident, you know? Maybe. Let's just take a look at the best. Okay? Let's go. The first one, and I think I just have to mention it right off the bat because everyone's longing for this. It's the Tesla Roadster. You know, not the new Tesla Roadster that I think still hasn't fucking come out, by the way. Elon, you hyped this all up like 3 years ago, and I think they're still not on the road. God damn it. What I'm talking about is the original Roadster. The one that Elon featured in many times before he became like a proper billionaire. The one with the roof open, you know. It actually resembles the new one. Now that I think about it, holy crap. It is like the version 2, isn't it? But this one was a lot more wonky. At least looked like it. You know, it still was sort of cool for an EV, especially back then. Like, this was a cool EV. Like, no brand value. Pretty tacky f***ing name. Tesla. Jesus. Who came up with that? And when it landed in Top Gear's hands, it didn't make a very good showing. As far as I remember, it didn't make it too far. I think it ran out of battery. And then it broke. Just broke. And that episode, I think, is one of the most controversial ones ever, especially now. The fact that Tesla is one of the biggest car manufacturers now. Or back then, they had this major dispute with the biggest auto show on Earth. Specifically, I think, Jeremy Clarkson. I think if I recall correctly, Elon mentioned spotting like a script on some table, randomly, somehow. Which already doesn't seem very probable, I'm sorry. In which it says that, you know, the car is supposed to break down. If you want my 2 cents, I think that's probably true. Knowing the Top Gear guys, I think they're never going to let the truth get in the way of a good story. So, yeah, I'm pretty sure the car is probably fine. Maybe it broke down, maybe it ran out of battery, but it certainly wasn't to the point where it needed complete service and the f***ing recall from the Tesla team. Imagine the horrible publicity the f***ing brand received when it read on Top Gear. How can they even do that? If it actually made up, how f***ed up is that? Jesus. Poor Elon. Well, at this point, I don't think he cares that much. Although he does seem to still hold a grudge. I don't fucking blame him. What a way to ruin the start of a new car company. Jesus Christ. Number 2 is, of course, I think one of the most infamous electric cars ever. It's the Nissan Leaf. At that point, and I think still, the Nissan Leaf is one of the quintessential EVs out there, right? Like, let's be honest, that car is probably one of the best prototypes for an electric car. I think it has one of the best range. It's quite achievable, you know, for the common man. I don't think it's, like, extraordinarily expensive, but it's still like a Nissan, you know? The same brand that made the Nissan GTR. The same brand that made the... I almost said Nissan Supra. Holy shit. Fuck. Good thing I didn't. I'd essentially be cancelled if I did that. Yeah, Nissan. Cool fucking brand. Especially at that point, I think it was one of the pioneering EVs. And then it was featured on Top Gear. Same story, different car, essentially. Yeah, I think it broke down again or ran out of battery or something. He was taking it on a road trip to Wisconsin or something. Not fucking America, of course. I think at that point it was still not allowed in the country. So the car ran out of battery and a bunch of blokes had to push him to a gas station or something. And then Nissan got the data back from the car, apparently. It had like 40% charge when they started. And they mentioned also that the car was circling around the place that it broke down like 15 times until it actually ran out of battery. So it really does seem like the same story. And at this point, you know, when it happens once, I mean, I don't know who to side with. I don't have the information. I don't know if it's Elon or Jeremy. Who's the fucking long-nosed prick that's coming up with these stories? But at this point, it seems like, you know? 2 car brands, same shit. I guess Top Gear really didn't like EVs. I'm starting to wonder, is it that they had like a master plan to circumvent the rise of the electric car? Like for real. Because the fucking show had such a reach that they for sure could have impacted, and probably did impact, the development of electric cars. For sure. So my question is, did they actually want to do that? Did they have like a proper mandate that they were pushing with that show? Fucking Top Gear. Interesting developments. Now we know who stands behind all the evil in the world. The fucking BBC. Or it's probably Jeremy Clarkson. That actually wouldn't shock me too much if it was Jeremy. He seems like the type of guy to be like the evil mastermind in a fucking TV show. He's got that build, you know. No? Just me? Okay. I mean, I know you love it when I remind you of this, but I think you should really consider subscribing and clicking that like button. Like, you liked the video. Why not just take action, you know? Take matters into your own hands, man. Click that like button and subscribe. Let's get back to it. And last but not least, it's the fucking Rivian Concept 1, or whatever it's called. Electric car. Hybrid. Was it an electric car? Might have been a hybrid. Is it a hybrid? Am I just fucking saying bullshit right now? Rivian Concept 1. Rimac. Oh shit, not Rivian. Did I say Rivian? Fuck. Rimac Concept 1. Is it an EV? Electric car. Okay, all good. We can feature it. Okay. I'm such a fucking good automotive journalist. Jesus Christ. So the Rimac. I don't think I even have to like give an intro about this. I think everyone knows this story. Yeah, it wasn't on Top Gear. Shut the fuck up. But yeah, the guys were giving it a review, like a spin around the track, if you know what I mean. Fucking took Richard for a spin. Quite a few spins. Almost landed him in a 6-foot grave that was on fire because the fucking thing malfunctioned and shorted. But, you know, at least it was super fast. That's true. That thing was a fucking behemoth. I think it was winning like the whole race against everyone. Again, no way. Is this the same thing? Did they again try to hinder the development of electric cars? They pretended they made that crash happen because it was winning against the supercars that it was racing against. So that's why they came up with that plot and staged the crash and made Richard pay for it. Jesus Christ, is it Jeremy again? Jeremy's fucking... Oh my god, it is. Holy shit, I've uncovered the craziest conspiracy theory ever. Jeremy Clarkson stands behind all evil in this world. Fucking hell. If you didn't catch my fucking drift. They crashed again, the car. The Rimac. That was beating every other car that was petrol on the fucking show. And it was supposed to finish the lap that it was clearly winning in. Up the hill. Then it suddenly crashed. And then it caught fire. Which it definitely shouldn't do. But it did. Giving another dent to the fucking EV name in the car industry. Holy shit, it happened again. Oh my god. I'm so smart. How did nobody see this ever before? It's clearly true. Like, it's happened numerous times at this point. Fucking hell. Okay, wrapping up. yeah, the Top Gear lads have reviewed plenty of EVs. We've seen that. I think there's been an evolution in a way that they've started accepting them more. I think that the latest Tesla reviews that they've had with the S and the X, I mean, they've been pretty good. But like I said, this is 100% true. Like, I've actually uncovered the mastermind plot, Jeremy Clarkson, behind the defamation campaign of the electric car industry. 100%. It's happened like 3 times at this point. 2 times at Top Gear, and once at the Grand Tour. That's if I fucking remember all of them. Jesus Christ! I'm gonna go to the press about this. Everyone's gonna know my fucking theory. Like, holy shit. Does Jamie have like major stock in some oil industry or like Daimler or something? Because this is intense. This, like, the first couple of times with the Nissan Leaf and the Tesla, yeah, he just fucking complained that it doesn't work or it broke or it ran out of battery. But the fucking last time with the Rimac, holy shit, he almost killed Richard. That's a hell of a fucking bargain, you know? He risked the life of his co-presenter for his cause. Oh my god. Okay, I think I've gotta go. Oh no, I'm hearing stuff. Are they after me now? I've uncovered something I shouldn't have. Fuck. Okay. You have to like and subscribe because of this, man. I'm risking my life doing fucking journalist work. Jesus.